This fruitcake. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking that's an oxymoron. And when Marie-Louise Ludwig, who is standing here beside me,
hi friends,
first brought this to QVC, she came up to me and I said, "What did I do to offend you?" And she was like, "What do you mean?" I mean, the color and her face all ran out. It was like the color of her shirt. And she was like, "What in the world?" And I said, "I've never had good fruitcake. Why are you making me eat fruitcake?" And you said, "Please try it."
Yes, please.
If you try it, it will change your mind and your life. And she's right. This has become one of my holiday favorites. And you asked for a loaf that was smaller and more giftable.
Pop that on in here.
So we did a 1 pound. When I say
Woohoo.
we, I mean Marie-Louise and
everybody,
Beatrice Bakery.
Everybody out there.
And you choose either the original, or the chocolate. We have chocolate and original here to show you. And all 67% nuts, made with bourbon, rum, and brandy. All the alcohol burns off in the baking process. And this is 67% fruit and nuts.
This is fruitcake from the heartland of America, Beatrice, Nebraska. They've been doing this for well over 100 years with a grandmother's recipe. Everything made in small batches, 67% fruit and nuts. And look at our bakers. So much time and attention and detail, whether they're doing our big round ones or we're doing the new smaller 1 pound loaves, which everybody wanted. All of the nuts are sorted out by hand, so they pick out the best nuts for you. It gets a nice slow bake for that all butter batter. And then with the bourbon, rum, and brandy and all those fruit nuts come together, what do we need to do with a great fruit cake? We need to let it rest a little bit. We need 6 weeks in the refrigerator for all of those delicious flavors to meld. The bourbon and rum and brandy essence, all of the fruits and nuts come together to get that delicious traditional cake. And if you get the chocolate version of it, you get this deep, dark, rich chocolate stirred into the batter, which gives it its beautiful, darker color. But look at that.
Look at that. 67% fruit and nuts with no citron, no lemon peel, no orange peel, no bitterness. This is a little tiny, well, this is actually a big slab. But if you take just a couple bites, it's really all you need, that and a cup of coffee.
So incredibly pickable. And the reason why our QVC family has loved this cake so much, and we thank you for trying it. We knew you would fall in love with it. But for anyone out there who hasn't tried our fruitcake and who still might be on the fence, I challenge all of you to this. So let's look at the ingredients in this fruitcake. Where it starts, everything nice and fresh. So come down here in front with me, won't you? Do you like fancy candy Michigan cherries? Well, yes, I do. Do you like chewy, delicious candy pineapple? Yes. Do you like 2 kinds of raisins, the traditional dark raisins and those beautiful plump golden raisins? Oh, I love raisins. How about nuts? How about if we give you the freshest of the fresh of Georgia pecans and California almonds and English walnuts? Yes. How about a butter batter, all butter batter? And how about if we finish it all off for a little holiday spirit with pure bourbon, rum, and brandy.
Yum.
That bakes off during the process, so you don't have to worry about it being a totally boozy cake. It gives it a lovely fragrance and delicious taste.
I want to taste the chocolate.
I like all those things. I think I need to try it.
Yeah, right? Now let me get a smaller piece of the chocolate here because you don't need a great big piece. Because you're going to cut yourself a big piece and think that you're ready to, but this is 67% fruit and nuts.
Yeah.
So a couple bites will do you.
Yeah. And I love it. It is so moist and chewy and crunchy, and the essences of all those
It's not too chocolatey, if that makes sense. It's not too chocolatey. You taste all the fruit and nuts.
Yeah. And that's the star, for sure. We love this. And you know, our QVC family has loved the big cakes years and years, but they've been saying, you know, it's just the 2 of us, or it's just me, or maybe we just want one nice little small one to try. Here you go. Beautiful.
Here's how they come shipped. They come shipped in these beautiful little solo packs. There's the chocolate, there's the original. Now, when we order these, what is the shelf life like?
You've got about 6 months.
On the counter?
On the counter. Just keep it on the counter. Keep it in a cool, dry place. I've actually put mine into the freezer, but we do recommend when you get it home, if you're going to serve it, I would just recommend popping it in the refrigerator if you're thinking about eating it, because it kind of brings everything back together, solidifies it a little bit more. That makes for perfect cutting and perfect slices.
We are also not offering auto delivery on this. So you're going to choose either 10-13, 11-3, or 12-1. And you may order as many as you like. There is no limitation. Now, Miss Rachel, do you want to try fruitcake?
Sure.
Have you ever tried Beatrice?
I have tried tried it, and I had the same experience as you, David. I always thought I will never like a fruitcake, and then I tried this one, and you've got all the fruit, all the nuts,
And
a
no
really
bitterness.
great flavor, no bitterness at all.
We have traditional,
I'll
or
try
we
the-
have the chocolate.
Oh,
I think we call it
traditional.
original.
We have the slice right
Original.
here if you would
Yes,
like.
amazing. And look at all that's
I know.
in there.
I know. 67% fruit and nuts. So
That's amazing. Look at all of that. Really, really great.
Beautiful.
I'm going to take this little corner here with some of the nuts. Really delicious.
Well, you really can't help but get some of the fruit too.
Yes, I got nuts, I got fruit. Really delicious, kind of bursting of flavor in there.
And a lot of bees, all butter batter.
all butter batter.
All butter batter.
Yeah.
And it doesn't taste overly boozy by any means.
Nope.
Just like a little bit of that flavor from it. It's really good.
Now, we have the original, we have chocolate, and we're shipping on 10/13, 11/3, or 12/1. There's no auto delivery. So you may choose as many as you like, and it's important for you to get as many as you like. And I never thought that I would taste fruitcake that I liked. Because all the fruitcake that I had had was less than great. I'll just say that. And it's important to know, when Marie Louise brought in this fruitcake for the first time, I came to her before I even tried it. I came to her and I said, "What did I do to upset you?" She said, "What do you mean?" And I said, "You're making me eat fruitcake tonight. I don't eat fruitcake. I can't stand fruitcake." She's like, "Please try this. It's different."
Yeah, it is different. It really is. It's delicious.
Look at this.
You can taste all of those flavors in there, and it's moist in the best way.
I love this. That just looks so delicious, so incredibly. Let's all sit down and have a nice conversation after Christmas dinner and pick this thing apart.
I
I would
mean,
take
come on.
all of the
With a
cherries
big old
right
cup of
off the
coffee or a
top.
cold glass of milk. Really lovely. Don't miss
Beautiful.
out on Beatrice fruitcake. And you asked us for the smaller loaf, which is great for gifting or for individual taste.
Yep.
This is ideal. You get a pound of either the original or the chocolate. And you're choosing 10/13, 11/3, or 12/1 with no auto delivery. We are super excited about this cake. And
Look at this.
it comes from America's Heartland, from Beatrice, Nebraska.
Yeah, we love it. American made. Beautiful.
This is really phenomenal stuff. It's good to see you again, Marie.
It's good to see you. It's good to be here.
Marie Louise,
Thanks,
I'll call her
everybody.
MLL for short.
The fruitcake.
Hey, it's always good to see you, friend. Thank you. All right, is it time for Wellingtons? Okay, Rachel's first going to tell us